everyone, and welcome to Easy Speak English, the podcast designed for English learners who dream of speaking with confidence, clarity, and genuine joy. Before we dive into today's exciting episode, I'd love to ask you for a small favor. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button right now to join our amazing learning community. And don't forget to tap the like button to show your support. Your likes and subscriptions truly help us reach more learners just like you, and they motivate us to create even better content every single week. I'm here as your guide on this incredible English-speaking journey, and my mission is simple: to help you speak English more naturally, more confidently, and more fluently. One step at a time, one day at a time. Throughout this podcast, I'll be speaking at a slower, clearer pace so you can easily follow along, absorb every word, and repeat after me whenever you feel ready. Today's powerful topic. In today's episode, we're going to explore something beautifully simple yet incredibly powerful: how to practice English every single day, no matter how hectic your schedule is, no matter how shy you might feel, and even if you're nowhere near an English-speaking country. Here's a truth that might surprise you. Countless people believe they must relocate to London, New York, or Sydney to master English. But let me tell you something important. That's absolutely not true. You don't need Big Ben outside your window, you don't need a native speaker sitting beside you at breakfast, and you certainly don't need to dedicate endless hours every night buried in grammar books. What you truly need are small, strategic steps. Steps that are effortlessly repeatable, steps that blend seamlessly into your daily routine, and steps that gradually make you feel more comfortable, more natural, and significantly more confident when using English. Understanding the shadowing method. Let's kick things off with an intriguing question. Have you ever heard of shadowing? Perhaps you've encountered this term before, or perhaps it's completely new to you. Shadowing stands out as one of the most effective techniques for simultaneously boosting both your speaking and listening abilities. It's remarkably straightforward, yet astonishingly powerful. Here's the beautiful simplicity of how it works. You listen carefully to someone speaking English, someone like me right now, and you attempt to repeat exactly what they're saying. You don't hit pause, you don't mentally translate into your mother tongue, and you definitely don't reach for a dictionary. Instead, you simply copy the sounds like a human echo, striving to match the exact speed, the precise tone, and the natural rhythm of the speaker. Let's experience this together right now. I'll say a sentence, and then you repeat it after me. I want to speak English fluently. Now your turn to repeat. I listen to English every day. Go ahead and repeat. Shadowing helps me speak better. Now you try it. Excellent work! That's shadowing in action. Initially, it might feel slightly unusual or even awkward. You might not comprehend every single word you hear, and that's perfectly okay. Shadowing isn't about grasping every tiny detail. It's about training your brain and your mouth to work together harmoniously in English. It helps you become intimately familiar with how English truly sounds, how it flows naturally, and how it physically feels when the words leave your mouth. If you commit to this practice regularly, even just 5 minutes daily, you'll begin to speak faster, more clearly, and infinitely more naturally. It's a small daily habit that delivers massive, life-changing results. Daily English practice strategies. Now, let's address the central question that brought you here. How can you realistically practice English every single day? Many students share the same concerns with me. I desperately want to learn, but time is my enemy. I'm constantly busy. Speaking makes me incredibly nervous. I simply don't know where to begin. And here's what I always respond. You don't need mountains of free time, you don't need grammatically perfect sentences, and you definitely don't need to wait for some magical perfect moment. You just need to take that first brave step and begin. Strategy 1. Daily English listening. This represents the absolute cornerstone of improvement. If speaking better is your goal, then listening more becomes your priority. And I mean every day, not just once a week or only during formal classes. Daily listening helps you absorb new vocabulary, hear the authentic rhythm of conversational English, train your ears to understand more quickly, and familiarize yourself with how real people actually speak, not just the textbook English you studied in school. So, how do you implement this practically? You can tune in to engaging podcasts like this one, immerse yourself in English music that moves you, watch captivating videos on YouTube, or listen to short stories and English news programs specifically designed for learners. Don't pressure yourself to understand absolutely everything. Just allow the sounds to wash over you and enter your consciousness. Even understanding just 30% or 50% still provides tremendous value and builds your foundation. The beauty is you can listen while walking in the park, while cleaning your home, while preparing dinner, while exercising at the gym, or while relaxing on your couch. Just 10 to 15 minutes daily creates a noticeable difference over time. Think of English as your personal background soundtrack to life. Strategy 2. Shadow everything you hear. Now that you're actively listening, the critical next step is activating your voice. Listening builds understanding, but speaking, that's what builds real strength and confidence. After you listen to a sentence or a brief audio segment, immediately repeat it. Copy the voice you heard, match its rhythm precisely. For instance, I want to get better at English. Now, repeat it out loud. I don't understand everything, but I keep going. Your turn. I'm improving little by little. Repeat after me. Excellent. Practice this daily ritual by repeating the same sentences multiple times. You'll notice something amazing. Your speaking becomes noticeably smoother, your pronunciation becomes clearer and more natural, and you'll feel a surge of confidence growing inside you. And remember this crucial point. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be practiced consistently. Strategy 3. Think directly in English. This represents one of the most transformative changes you can possibly make in your learning journey. Start thinking in English. Use English in your internal dialogue. Initially, it feels challenging because your brain naturally wants to translate from your native language. But here's the problem. Translation consumes precious time and significantly slows down your speaking. So how do we begin thinking directly in English? Start with short, uncomplicated sentences and say them silently in your mind throughout your day. When you wake up, it's morning. I'm still sleepy. I need coffee. When you're walking outside, the sky is blue. The air is cold. I see a dog. During your workday, I'm working. I'm tired. I want to go home. These are tiny thoughts, but they help your brain create direct connections to English without the translation barrier. Later, try to say them out loud. Just whisper quietly or speak softly to yourself. It's like having a private, ongoing conversation with yourself in English throughout your entire day. Strategy 4. Read aloud daily. Reading silently certainly has benefits, but reading out loud delivers exponentially better results. It forces your mouth, your tongue, and your brain to work together in perfect synchronization. Choose short, simple texts, a children's storybook, an English story designed for beginners, or a dialogue from a video or podcast episode you enjoyed. Read it slowly and clearly at first, then read it again, this time slightly faster. Then, once more with greater expression and emotion, imagine yourself as an actor performing on stage. This powerful exercise strengthens your pronunciation, builds your fluency, and skyrockets your confidence. Think of it as going to the gym, but instead of training your muscles, you're training your speaking skills. Strategy 5. Live with English daily. Let me share something profoundly important with you. If mastering English is truly your goal, you shouldn't merely study English as an isolated activity. You should live with English as a constant companion. What exactly do I mean by this? I mean that English shouldn't be something you do for 30 minutes on Monday evenings. It shouldn't only happen inside your classroom or within your study textbooks. English should become an integral part of your